right, welcome to your Fit to Surf workout. So you should have already foam rolled and maybe done your prehab workout too, depending on how warm you are. And I know for me, I'm in this freezing cold gym in Montana, so I have to get really warmed up before I hit this workout. So I like to start the workout with the hardest thing, pull-ups. Now, for a lot of people, pull-ups are really difficult, and so you have a couple options, but I'm going to talk about some of those first for pull-ups. My pull-up bar is super high up there in the sky, so let's see if we can frame that in. So on your pull-ups, overhand grip, a little bit wider than shoulder distance or shoulder width. Just do as many pull-ups as you can. Now, if you can't do a pull-up, you can do some jumping. This is really high for me to jump up, but you can do jumping pull-ups. You can do jump up, can't jump from here, and then slowly do negatives. Okay, whatever is going to target your lats. You can do a reverse grip. You can take an exercise band or a tubing and do some assisted pull-ups. Okay, we have lots of different options, but we want to work the lats. So what do you do if you don't have a pull-up bar? Well, let me back this up a little bit. Okay, so if you're working on in a gym that has, sorry, it's a little crooked, that has a pull-down machine, that's a great start. Okay, on your pull-ups, you might only get 1 pull-up, 5 pull-ups. If you're going to a gym, start off with like whatever you can do for 12 reps, but start adding some weight. Remember, surfing is more of an anaerobic sport, so we need more power. You're not needing like tons of endurance. We need so that you can paddle really intensely to engage that wave. So another option would be to do a one-arm row. You can take one single dumbbell, and either put your hand on a bench or just on your hip and work one-arm rows. Okay, so we're starting off with a lat workout, or a lat exercise. I'm gonna point this down a little bit so you can see my floor. And then we're gonna alternate it with clapping push-ups. So again, this is the hardest combo. The first one, this first pull-up push-up combo is challenging. You have pull-ups as an option, or you can do a pull down or a row, okay? And then you're gonna do a push-up. Now, I prefer you to work up to being able to do 10 clapping push-ups. Hands nice and wide, okay? You can widen your feet a little bit for stability, down, and come up and clap. All right, so that's the goal we're working to. If you can do 10 clapping push-ups, you probably have enough explosive power to be engaging a wave. But we gotta work up to that, baby. Okay, so you can start on your knees, 2 claps, 1 clap, or just start with being able to do 10 full body push-ups, okay? So that's your first combo. If you need to hit pause and you wanna go do it right now, pause, go through that 3 times, okay? Like for me, I do 5 pull-ups, 10 clapping push-ups, and I probably could maintain that for 3 sets. You might taper. You might be like 5 and 10, 3 and 8, 1 and 4, okay? That's okay. At least it gives you the idea of, it got winded on that one. It gives you the idea of what exactly the type of movement patterns we need or the type of strength we need. All right, so then we're gonna go into another explosive movement with my favorite ab workout. Okay, so we're gonna go rock and roll jump. You wanna make sure you have room behind you. And you're going to roll back to your back, stand up and jump. So you roll back, knees come towards your forehead, stand up and jump. Explosive power, just like you're gonna need when you're surfing. Okay, this is good because it also activates the abs, drive through the legs. Okay, so you'll do 10 of those. And then one of my favorite ab exercises is called a jackknife. So getting on the ball, your shin needs to go up onto the Swiss ball, exercise ball, like you're gonna be in a push-up position. So your shins are balanced, okay? Abs pulled in tight, hips tucked under, make sure you're not like this. Keeping the abs pulled in, draw the knees to your chest. Hips go high. Should be able to get 10 to 15 there. So you'll alternate that 3 times. Rock and roll jump, jackknife, rock and roll jump, jackknife, rock and roll jump, jackknife. Okay? Then we'll move to the shoulders. Okay, so strong shoulders is very important for surfing. We're gonna get 2 different shoulder movements. So the first is an overhead press, taking your dumbbells, starting with them at your shoulders, press them overhead 8 to 10 times. Okay, so I want a weight that's challenging. If you're starting at really new to weight training, or you don't have really strong shoulders, start with a lighter weight and get 15 reps, but eventually build up so that you're doing a weight that's challenging for 8 to 10 reps, okay? And then we're gonna alternate with another leg movement. I love this one because it works on a lot of knee stability. And while you don't need as much knee stability as, say, if you were hiking, it's still important to have knee stability in your climbing. So you're gonna take your back foot up on a ball. You can also use a bench. And as you push the ball back, you bend that front knee. And you wanna try and keep the front knee so that it doesn't go past the toes too much. It'll just kind of track right over the laces. Okay, you'll get 15 on one leg. And then once you finish 15, you'll switch it up. As your ball rolls away. And then you'll get 15 on the other leg. Okay, sometimes it's nice to start off with doing it with your foot on the bench instead to work your balance, but you get the idea. So shoulder press with a Bulgarian squat. 3 cycles of that. And then the last one, really fun. I need a kettlebell. Get a kettlebell in my gym. Okay, last exercise. This is going to be the money maker here. This is the combo that's gonna make it so you can surf. You're gonna do a kettlebell swing for 30 reps. So kettlebell swing, the important thing is that on the descent, you keep a little large in the low back, hips go back, and then it's a pop to the hips. Okay, you're not doing an arm movement. This is all about the glutes and the hips. So you swing. Arms are just along for the ride. Okay, this is all in the legs. So you'll do that for 30 reps. Sometimes when I don't like to count, I'll just set the timer for 30 seconds. That's fine too. And then we're gonna finish with handstand push-ups on the wall. So fun. This is what I was getting you psyched for. So I have a wall right here. That makes it a little bit easy to do it in my garage. You're going to kick up to a handstand. When you kick up to a handstand, be about this far from the wall. Toes on the wall. And then you just slide down and up. Whew. It's always fun to go upside down. Now, what do you do if that's way too hard? If that seems impossible, you're just gonna work on inverting yourself. Instead of facing this way, you'll turn this way, put your hands down on the ground, and work on holding yourself up in an inversion like that, okay, until your shoulders get strong enough to be able to flip around and turn it the other way. Okay, so that was your Fit to Surf workout. 8 exercises. Some of them are a little intense, like I mentioned in the intro. You don't have to do this workout every day. In fact, you'll probably overtrain if you do it every day. Okay, it's to supplement and to build up your endurance. If you have a lot of strength that you need to gain, then probably do it every other day. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Again, if you have any questions, you know where to reach me.